Welcome to Coffee and Crafting. My name is Lori. If you enjoy DIYs, thrift makeovers, and home decor on a budget, then I hope you will join my DIY family and discover some new and fresh ideas for your home. Today I am so excited to share 3 high-end fall decor DIYs using Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby items. These are easy and simple to make, and you definitely don't want to miss how I made them. So grab a coffee or your favorite drink and let's start.
And I watched them disappear like smoke.
For this DIY, I have 4 faux leather pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the stems from 3 of the pumpkins. I didn't have any issues with removing the stems, and these pumpkins actually were really good to work with.
I know you've got questions on your mind.
I'm going to glue the brown pumpkin on top of the orange pumpkin. Then I'll glue the orange pumpkin to the brown pumpkin. I'll take the orange pumpkin with the stem and I'll glue it to the top of the 3 pumpkins. I have a metal bucket and a beautiful plaid fabric piece from Walmart. I'll place the bucket in the center of the fabric piece. And then I'll start by folding the fabric up into the bucket until it's covered. This fabric was so easy to work with. It has a very nice texture to it, and overall the quality is really excellent, and I love the colors. I'll place a piece of floral foam inside the bucket to help secure the fabric and the pumpkins. I have a stick with one end that is pointy, and I'm really sorry. Honestly, I can't remember what these are called. But I pushed the stick through the pumpkins from the bottom to secure them in place. I put the stick with the pumpkins in the floral foam and pushed down until the bottom pumpkin was at the top of the bucket. I had some Spanish moss from the Dollar Tree. I'll stuff some moss into the sides of the bucket around the pumpkins. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lori, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you'll take a moment to consider to click that subscribe button and notification bell, and you'll be notified when I upload any new videos. And if you can give me thumbs up by clicking the like button, this really helps my channel to continue to grow and be recognized. And leave me a comment down below on which DIY you like the most, or just to say hello. Thank you everyone. I found these sweet little leather pumpkin and leaf cutouts from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the hanger and glue the harvest leaf at the top of my pumpkin stack on the orange pumpkin. I'll glue the grateful pumpkin in between the brown and the orange pumpkin at the bottom. I'll add some Spanish moss around the 2 top pumpkins in between the orange and brown pumpkin. I'll take a piece of the burlap trim from the Dollar Tree and tie a piece around the bucket, making a simple bow. And to finish this DIY, I'll glue a little piece of Spanish moss to the top pumpkin by the stem. I'll make 2 pumpkin curls using some floral wire and glue them to the stem. This pumpkin stack turned out so cute. It's different and unique, and the fall colors are so rich looking, and they're absolutely perfect for fall. And I think I'll try using some bigger pumpkins next time. For this DIY, I have a wooden 3D pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. I'm not quite sure what the name of this type of pumpkin is, but I think it looks more like a 3D. I'll remove the bow from the top and any leftover glue from the pumpkin. I'll paint the inside part of the pumpkin with the pumpkin chalk paint from Waverly. I'll take the antique wax from Waverly and blend it in with the pumpkin chalk paint on the pumpkin. I'm hoping the color is going to turn out like an actual pumpkin pie color, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I'll add a little more of the pumpkin chalk paint to the pumpkin and paint the stem with the antique wax. I have a plain wooden pumpkin from the Dollar Tree and a piece of crafting paper from Hobby Lobby. I love this rustic fall design. I just wish I had bought more. I'll trace half of the pumpkin onto the paper. I'll cut it out and use my glue stick to glue the paper to the pumpkin. My husband and I traveled from New Brunswick, Canada to Bangor, Maine over the weekend. It's about a 3 to 4 hour drive, and the first time I've been there in so many years. And it gave me a really good chance to get some new supplies from the Dollar Tree and the Family Dollar Store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, the Christmas Tree Store, and a few more. It was a great weekend. I got lots of great deals, and I had so much fun shopping and was able to get some supplies that I absolutely cannot get where I live. So it was well worth it. I'm going to use my knife and sanding block to remove any extra pieces of paper that's left on the edge. I have some nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to wrap it around the stem of the pumpkin. I'll put some glue here and there to make sure it stays in place.
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
I have another piece of fall crafting paper from Hobby Lobby. Now, I truly wish I had bought more of this one. It's so pretty, and I love the farmhouse rustic look of it. And I only bought one. Can you imagine? So many regrets, but I'm grateful to have that one. I'll put the paper on top of the pumpkin, and I'm going to use my finger and rub it along the edge of the 3 little pieces that are raised up, if that makes sense.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of
I'll use my glue stick to glue the 3 pieces to the 3D pumpkin.
Dreaming of you. I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone?
I'll use my knife to trim off the excess paper and use a very thin piece of sanding paper to sand around the edges for a cleaner look.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
I'll glue the 3D pumpkin to the larger pumpkin on the side where there's no crafting paper.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
I have 2 wood pallets from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to glue them together.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy.
I'll glue 2 tumbling blocks on the back where the pallets join together, so it's a little more stable. And I'll glue 1 on each end to keep the pallets level. I want the wood pallets to have a finished look. I'm going to take some tumbling blocks, glue them together side by side on the front of the pallets.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I'll paint the pallets with a mixture of the antique wax and pumpkin chalk paint from Waverly. Then I'll wipe off any excess.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I'll place the pumpkins in the middle pallet slot. I'll take a piece of jute and make a simple bow to glue on the pumpkin stem.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I wanted the pumpkins to be more stable on the pallets. I glued 3 tumbling blocks on the back and this made a big difference. I'll glue some moss on the end of the palette. I have a bag of wood pumpkins from Hobby Lobby and a bag of smaller pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I'll paint them with the pumpkin chalk paint and the antique wax mixture, wiping off any excess. I'll glue the pumpkins on top of the moss. And to finish this DIY, I have a package of Harvest DIY words from the Dollar Tree. I picked Hello Fall and glued it on the palette in front of the moss and mini pumpkins. I love this Hello Fall pumpkin stand. It has a beautiful rustic farmhouse charm, and the colors are so warm and cozy for fall. I can't wait to display this beauty on my shelf. This DIY was one of my favorites. It really brought a big smile to my face. For this DIY, I have a wood book holder from the Goodwill. I'll remove the yarn at the top and sand the wood with a piece of sanding paper. I have the pumpkin pie recipe sign from the Dollar Tree. Pumpkin pie is my favorite, so I was happy to find this. I separated the sides from each other and used my knife to cut off the sides. I'll paint the book holder with the Home Decor white chalk paint. I'm going to use the antique wax and use the chip brush from the Dollar Tree to lightly dry brush around the edges of the book holder. I'll glue the pumpkin pie recipe sign to the book holder. I'll take a piece of the side that was cut off and put glue along the edge and place it on the holder part, slanting it under the recipe board to connect together. I waited for it to dry and then put glue along the front to connect the front part of the holder. I hope this is making sense. I'll take the chip brush and the antique wax and dry brush on the edges of the pumpkin pie recipe sign to give it more of an aged look. And to finish this DIY, I'll take a few long pieces of the burnt red orange color raffia. I'm going to wrap it around the top of the holder, then tie the ends together to make a bow. This DIY was so easy and simple to make, and it turned out so cute. I wanted to capture the pumpkin pie recipe sign, and if I want to still use the holder for my recipe books or my cell phone, I can still do that. Otherwise, this recipe holder will remain as part of my fall decor for many years to come. I hope I've inspired you today with some new ideas for your fall decor this year. I want to thank everyone for all your support and comments and for being here week after week, helping my channel to continue to grow. It means the world to me. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button before you leave today. I hope I'll see you all in my next video. So until then, have a beautiful day and bye for now.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, oh, we come alive. We come alive. Oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you.